Good morning. Myself Sharvan, Assistant Professor from Kumar Engineering College, Ghaziabad. My today's topic is storage classes in C programming language. So, we are going to discuss the storage class. Before going to deal with the storage class, we first see where the computer allocates space for a variable in two ways, whether it will be in the memory or it will be in the CPU register. So, why we are going to use storage class? So, storage class will define where the variable would be stored, whether it will be in the storage in the memory or it will be in the CPU register. So, what will be the initial value for that variable? Initial value means the starting value or the default value what the variable will take during the runtime once we are not defining that variable value. So, third thing will be the scope of that variable. Scope means for which the function of the value or variable would be available after that after the block or within that block. Next, we are going to discuss the lifetime of that variable, how long the variable value will be exist after that program, whether it will be existing or not to be existed, or it will be vanished once our program is going to be finished. So, there are four type of storage class in C. First is the automatic storage class, second is the register storage class, third is the static storage class, fourth is the external storage class. Automatic storage class with keyword auto, register storage class with keyword register, static storage class with the keyword static, and external storage class it will be keyword extern. So, first we are going to discuss the automatic storage class. Automatic storage class, the keyword used is auto. Storage type will be in the memory or we can say in the RAM. Default value for storage class that will be garbage value. Scope of that variable is local to the block in which the variable is defined. Lifetime is the within the block where the control remains, and after that block the variable value will be vanished. Next, automatic storage class, all variable declared inside the function without any storage class keyword is considered as auto storage class by default. In auto storage class, a memory is allocated automatically to the variable once the function is called, and deallocate once the function exists. Also, the variable under auto storage class are local to the block or function. So, it is called as local variable. The keyword auto is rarely used because all uninitialized variables are said to have auto storage class. For example, if I take this, whether we write auto keyword or not to write keyword, automatically that will be automatic storage class. That will be automatic storage class. Second, the automatic storage class, memory is allocated once the variable is declared in the function and deallocate once the function is exist. Next, the variable under auto storage class are local to the block. For example, we see in the in next slides that example of that this thing. So, so see here the variable is a, the value is 10 is assigned here. Within that block, next block is going to be started. here the variable value is a equal to 20. Now once the a equal to 20, the value is going to be overwrite here. We are going to print that value, the value what we will get, that will be 20. After that the block going to be exit. Now the value of a will become 10. Value of a become 10, means the variable value within the block, that value remains for that particular period of time. That is the meaning of this mean. Next, here if we are not going to define any variable value, so what we will get, garbage value for all these three values. What we will get, garbage value. See also here, if we are defining the variable value a equal to 20 and we are going to use that value, after that block variable will be not available, because that value exit once the block is going to be finished, that value going to be finished. Now see in this example, if value I is defined here, declared here, and we are using the I value equal to 4, here a equal to 20, once we are going to define the value of 20 and we are going to print that value, and a is going to be incremented, each and every time new value will be allocated and it will remain 20, 20, 20, 20. No new value will be assigned here, value will remain same. Second type of storage class is register storage class. The keyword used for register storage class is register. That will be, storage type will be in the CPU register. Default value same as it was in the automatic, that will be garbage value. Scope, that will be local to the register, local to the block with the variable is defined. Lifetime, till the control remain within the block in which the variable is defined. So register variables are similar to the auto variables. The only difference is it is with register variable, means they are used in the CPU registers, and automatic storage class store in the RAM. Register variables are faster than normal variables, means auto variables. Mostly programmer use register to store frequently used variables, because CPU registers are near to the CPU, so they are faster and they are used for faster processing. Programmer can store only few variables in the CPU register, because size of the registers are limited. The keyword for variables to be declared under register storage class are registers. So advantage are using that register storage class is assessing register variable execute faster than auto variables, and disadvantage, one cannot dereference the register variable because it is not any memory address. Also, now the equation is straightforward, one cannot come out with pointer except using register variable. We will see this in next slides. Here, if we are going to define a variable a with register variable or register keyword, in that case if we are using that pointer p and assigning the value of a to p, what you will get? You will get a compilation error, because that value is defined and declared in register variable register type of storage class, so address can't be accessed. Second example, here m1 value is 5, register integer m2 is 10, the value of m1 what we will get? We will get 5. The value of m2 what we will get? We will get 10. Fine. This type of variable is automatic by default, and this type of variable is registered. Fine. Next, third is the static storage class. The keyword used for static storage class is static. Storage type is in the memory, default value or initial value, that will be 0. Scope, local to the block in which the variable is defined, and lifetime, value of the variable will persist between the function call. Initialization is done only once, and it can be used next time, then the value will remain persist because it have storage type in the memory and keyword is used as static. Mostly the static type of variable will be stored for you can say counters or specific type of purpose. So, static storage class is variable that tells the compiler to train the value until the program terminate. Program value will be remain there. They are created once the function is called, even though the function get repeated, it remain the same value and exit until the program terminate. The default value of static variable, if it is of integer type, in that case it will be 0, fine, and default that will be also remain 0.0. The keyword for variable declared under static storage class is static. So, see this example, we can define variable with static keyword, integer a with a static. What we will get? We will get default value. What we will get? Default value will be 0. In this example, we are going to declare a function that is named as subfunc, and we are defining that function here. Here the variable is declared integer a equal to 1. The type of that variable is static. In that function we are going to define variable a equal to 1, and that is type of static, and we are going to print that variable. After that printing, we are going to increment that variable, fine. So, in main function we are calling function subfunction 1, some function one time, subfunction again, subfunction again. If we are going to call that function here, the variable value will be 1. Next, again we are going to call that function, the variable value is 1. 1 means already it was declared 1. Now the variable value becomes 2. So, it will print 2. Next time it will print 3. Reason being, already static variable consists that value or persists that value which was defined in integer a. Next, in static variables, the default value for character value, integer value, float value, if we are not going to declare here, so that is outside the main, we can declare that that variable outside the main with static keyword. The variable value will be 0, 0 and 0.0 for all kind of things. Next example, here we are going to declare integer I equal to 10, that is type of static. Integer I equal to 10, that is storage class is static. So, here we are going to assign that variable value again. So, I become 20 here because 10 will be overwritten by this 25. So, what we will get? We will get 25 in that case. What we will get? 25, because static doesn't mean ki it will constant that value, it is only to persist that value. Still it is going to persist, but once again it is declared in the block and we are calling that value. So, that value will be overwritten. So, now the value will be 25. If that value is not there, in that case what we will get? We will get 10. But if we are going to declare that value, in that case defining again that value, it will be overwritten by 25. Next, see in this example, here static int a equal to 5, the variable value, we are going to print that variable, but we will get 5. Again, after that block, the variable a is not available here, reason being scope of that variable is within the block, within that block. Once we are going to compile that, we will get compilation error, reason being here the variable value will be not available to us. Here if we are using this statement, in that case we are using compilation error, and if we are ignoring that, we will get output value 5. Last storage class is external storage class, we call it as external storage class. Storage type will be in the memory, default value will be 0, scope that will be local throughout the program, lifetime of that variable is after that program also exists, also within the program that also exists. So external storage class with keyword extern variable, and that will represent the external variable. External variable are also known as global variable because external variable are declared above the main function. So variable can be accessed by any function. We can also access external variable of one file, or it can be another file, but make sure both files will be in the same directory or folder. Keyword used for external storage class is extern. See this example. If we are not going to declare extern here, वहाँ चल नहीं रहा, अच्छा 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 अच्छा, here if here the extern variable declared outside the main without extern will be considered as external variable or global variable. The default value, what we will get? We will get 0 because the default value will be same as it was in the static. If we are going to declare with extern, in that case we are getting so see this example, we are using this thing, we are going to explain this thing. See this example, here the file name is file1 1.c, and that is another file that will be exist in xt.h, both will be in the same file. First we will create ext.h where the variable is going to declare extern integer I equal to 30. Here that file is in the same folder where the file 1.c is going to be exist, and we are going to call that file here in using hash include ext.h. Once we are going to call that I, the I value we will get 30, but we will get 30 means that variable value will exist once the program gets terminated, this one, reason being that is existing in another file, and that value will persist in that the memory. See this example. Here in this example, extern int I equal to 10, external variable is declared and defined. We are going to print that variable. What we will get? We will get 10. We will get 10. So that is the use of external variable. Extern cannot be used inside the main with extern keyword. Once we are going to use in any variable with extern keyword and initialize it, in that case we will get compilation error because it can't be initialized extern variable within the main. So let us summarize this storage class. So we discussed 4 storage classes. First is automatic. The storage will be in the memory or it will be in the RAM. Default value for automatic storage class is garbage value. Scope, that will be local to the block in which the variable is defined. Life will till the control remain within the block in which the variable is defined. So keyword used is auto. Keyword used is auto, whether we define it or not to define it. Next is register storage class. Register storage class, the keyword used is register. That will be in the CPU register. The default value will be the garbage value. Scope will be the local to the block in which the variable is defined. Life will till the control remain within the block in which the variable is defined. Same, it will be the automatic. The difference here is, here the variable value is going to variable is stored in the memory and here it is going to store in the CPU register. Third is the static storage class. Static storage class, it will persist in memory. Default value will be the 0, local to the block in which the variable is defined, and value of the variable persist between different function calls. Here static keyword will be used for static storage class. Third last, fourth storage class, that is external or extern. Storage will be the memory, default value will be 0, scope global, and life as long as the program execution does not come to end. The value persists, that will be global. So we take this reference, or you can use these two books for your references, either Let Us See or Ansai See in E. Balaguruswamy. Thank you very much.